So we're here on the west side of Manchester, New Hampshire, and this is one of the markets that we do most of our business in. We have a great property management team up here, great construction team. This is really the home of our real estate business. And it's about an hour north of Boston, and we really love this market for numerous reasons. But what I want to talk about today is actually one of the properties that we bought about a year ago. This is part of a 40-unit portfolio that we acquired with our investors. And I'm going to walk you behind the scenes here and show you exactly what we're doing in this apartment and what we typically do when we turn over apartments in general. So we're here in a one-bedroom apartment, and again, this is in a 6-unit building on the west side of Manchester that we're currently renovating. And this is a great representation of what we typically do in this market when we're turning apartments and actually increasing the rent in an apartment that we're renovating. So throughout, you're going to see a lot of tools and everything because we're right in the middle of it. But what I want to show you is the highlights here of what we do from a renovation standpoint, because it applies to a lot of our other deals as well. So in the kitchen here, or I should say kitchen and living room here, you're going to see some new luxury vinyl plank. And this is typically what we do to replace old linoleum or old tile, sometimes carpeting. So we actually bring the feel of the apartment up a little bit, make it feel more modern with a brighter floor, usually a luxury vinyl plank. But what's really interesting about this apartment, and what we love about these old 1900s built properties that we find throughout New Hampshire and throughout New England in general, is the old hardwood floors, right? Oftentimes these floors have been hidden by old carpeting or by old linoleum floor of some kind. And when we tear it up, we oftentimes see the original hardwood. And what we do here is we can stain this down, or we can sand it down, and then we can stain this and actually really make this flooring pop. And gives the apartment a nice rustic feel, but it actually really attracts a new level of resident. So typically what we do is we try to save the hardwood, we replace the flooring where we can, and then where applicable, we typically tear out the old kitchen cabinets, we typically get rid of the old white appliances, we're going to have new white cabinets, sometimes a shaker depending on the neighborhood, new stainless appliances as well, and it's going to give this apartment a really nice modern feel. And originally this was a very dark, dingy, dated unit that the previous owner was getting about $1,095 a month for in rent. And after we do all of this renovation, we're going to be achieving around $1,595, $1,600 a month in rent. And the best part is we're bringing a new unit online in this community that's attracting a new level of residents. And a renovation like this usually runs us about 10 to 15 grand, depending on the final finishes. And it's extraordinarily economical given the actual rent bumps that we're achieving. So this is a great representation of what we do in our business in terms of the types of value add properties that we buy and the value add investing that we do.